Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about the principles of language test. There are many principles of language test. In English, a test is a good test and is applicable test just when it has these principles and features. These are sometimes called the psychometric features. Some authors call them the good features, others call them the principles. Most of these names and attributes give the same sense. The first one is the practicality. What is the practicality? Practicality, it means that the test can be done with limited costs and limited time and limited efforts. That is an practical test. A practical test refers to the logistical down-to-earth administrative issues involved in making, giving, and scoring an assessment instruments. This is the definition of practicality. The attributes of practicality, here we have some attributes. For example, stays with a budgetary limit, so it is not a costly test that is done with limited cost and easy costs. Also can be completed by the test taker within appropriate time constraints. Has clear directions for administration, appropriately utilizes available human resources. So it is done with what is available resources, and it should not exceed these available resources. Here we have some attributes, other attributes that, for example, does not exceed the available material resources. Consider the time and effort involved for both design and the scoring. So it is not only at the scoring level, but also it exceeds that it includes the designing and the scoring effort. So the test that is scored with the long time and effort, it is not a practical test. Reliability. If the test is dependable, consistent, it is a reliable test. Consistency, it means if I give the test for more than one time or for more than one occasions and it yields the same result, it is a reliable test. Reliable test is consistent and dependable. If you give the same test to the same students or match the students on two different occasions, the test should yield similar results. This is what is a reliable test. A reliable test has the following attributes. One is consistent in its condition across two or more administrations. Give clear directions for scoring evaluation, has uniform rubrics for scoring evaluation, lends itself to consistent application of those rubrics by the scorer, contains items and tags that are unambiguous to the test taker. So these are some attributes of reliability. In fact, there are different types of reliability. For example, we have student-related reliability, writer reliability, test administration reliability, and test reliability. The second feature is validity. What is a validity? A test is valid when it measures what it proposes to measure. Also, if I give the students certain materials and I teach them materials and I test the students with what I have taught them. So this is a valid test. But if the test includes irrelevant material, it is not a valid test. Here we have some attributes of validity. Measures exactly what it proposes to measure. Does not measure irrelevant or contaminating variables. Also relies as much as possible on empirical evidence. Involved performance that implies, or let's say, performance that sampled the test criterion, also offers useful, meaningful information about the test taker's ability, is supported by theoretical rationale or argument. So these are some attributes of validity. In fact, validity it is something important. Why? Because the test is not valid if not it has this feature. And there are different types of validity. Here we have content validity. It means that the test covers all the materials being taught. Also, criterion related validity. It means that the test is done or is set according to certain criteria. Construct related validity or construct validity means that the test measures only one construct at a time. Consequential validity, it means what are the results or how do the results affect the test taker, and what are the consequences of giving the test. Face validity, it means that how the test looks to the students. Authenticity, this is the fourth feature or the principle of language test, that is authenticity. A test is authentic when it measures real world task. It should not be artificial. So the teacher should measure the students' ability by giving them real world task of everyday life, not artificial tasks. So here we have some attributes of authenticity. Authentic test contains language that is as natural as possible. So the language should be natural, authentic, genuine. Has items that are contextualized rather than isolated. So the item should be given in context, not isolated. It includes meaningful, relevant, and interesting topics. It provides some thematic organization to items, such as through a storyline or episode. Offers tasks that replicate real world tasks. So these are some attributes of authenticity. Washback. What is a washback? Washback, it means the effect of the test on the test takers or the learning process. Here we have some attributes of washback. Washback, here a test that is positively influences what and how teachers teach, and positively influences what and how learners learn, offers learners a chance to adequately prepare, gives learners feedback, and that enhances their language development. So washback is concerned with the let's say the feedback, and it's concerned with the motivational aspects of the test. So it means that the effect of the results on the learners and the teachers. These are the 5 most important features of language tests. That is practicality, reliability, validity, authenticity, and washback. Thank you very much for listening.